12/13/20, Spanish Fork, Utah. Yep, there's the In-N-Out Burger. The snow is beautiful in a lot of ways. Inversion later was pretty bad a couple days ago, but looks a lot better right now. So let's talk about JFK Jr. and Juan 07. I'm going to switch to talking about JFK Jr., okay? I'm just going to do that because, I know he's alive, put it that way. So all of us, I drove around with my flag today, and hardly anybody notices. They're too busy eating their food or doing into their daily life. But, being on Twitter yesterday, and somebody posted a video of Trump getting on Marine One, the helicopter, and right after that, another gentleman that looks very much like JFK Jr., with a beautiful svelte wife next to him, gets on the same jet in the back of it, or the same helicopter. And then the crowd's kind of going, Jon, Jon, and I'm, you're just going, wow. So I think it's a huge clue. We're putting together a puzzle, and most people don't want to watch the puzzle. They don't want to put together the puzzle. Like, truth is stranger than fiction. So, let's say, I couldn't watch Netflix for 1 nanosecond right now. I couldn't watch anything. We're in the most historic times in the history of this planet. I mean, Trump is just relentless in going for truth. And the people, it's hard because people I really love, they're like complete matrix. They won't even glance out for a second. Whoa, this is on Netflix. This is here. And they've been brainwashed by this system. I remember when I was young, my mom always wanted to watch the Academy Awards, and she had Time magazine, and she's proud of it. So I watched that stuff, and I used to read the Wall Street Journal from page to page, like in the early 80s. I'd read the whole thing because I wanted to go work for Merrill Lynch, Pierce, Fenner, and Smith, Whitewell Capital Markets. I had no idea how corrupt things were, but I started to figure it out a little bit in my late 20s, and then in my 30s, and then I was red-pilled Maximus, in my 40s. So JFK Jr. getting on Marine One, it's out there, and people going, Jon, we're not back in D.C., we're not watching this. We're out here, in snow country. We're in the West, in this big, beautiful country that we have. But it's putting together a puzzle. And that's why I'm really grateful now. I almost respond to every single tweet I get, or comment on YouTube, because I appreciate it. Inspired me to do it. Field was massively inspiring in kind of going out there. And then Juan 07, when he said, if you can help affect one person, this is going to affect your grandchildren and great-grandchildren and go into the centuries. What a motivational speech by Juan 07. And, whether Juan 07 is exactly JFK Jr. or not, I really, it's fine with me, because I know JFK Jr. is alive. It's a faith thing, but it's knowledge from research. I've been around him. I think I don't know him personally. I don't know Trump personally. And somebody said a beautiful thing, that President Trump, the people, all these millions of people that love him, they, never been around him. I wish I would have gone to a rally, but I guess he didn't need to do it in Utah because he kind of had it. And, boy, I think it'd be great to do a rally here in Spanish Fork at the rodeo place, or at least do a video rally or something. So the video clip today, when I saw JFK Jr. get on Marine One, that's up to people to discern. Was it him or not? That's why I'm grateful to YouTube. Somebody gives me crap about being grateful to YouTube. That's why I'm communicating with a bunch of you out there, okay? Because here, people are just busy living their life. They have no clue. Some of them do, and it just you just lie low. But because of Juan and Field and God and I've kind of never gone with the crowd. I never understood what peer pressure meant. Why would you have peer pressure? Why would somebody watch, Netflix or anything right now. But I want to try. You can do a scary experiment because, and screw you if I can't talk about Harvard. You people like about Harvard, then just don't watch it. But I lost my train of thought because they kind of pissed me off. It was part of my experience. You put together the pieces. There's so much evidence, like I say, mountain high that JFK Jr. is alive. And then Field, and it just comes out more and more. For instance, if you listen to Flynn, I listened to all I could yesterday because he's saying, yes, it's a military operation. And then, okay, another piece of evidence today, which JFK Jr., HS Retoucher, tweeted, and I think he tweeted me back. The thing is, I want to do the right thing whether I ever meet him or not. I kind of think I'm going to go to the McConnell Ranch and see Field. And I think Field's going to get a chance to run the McConnell Ranch because God wants him to. What a wonderful, wonderful guy. So you put together these pieces of evidence. And some people are doing it, other people, I can't miss Netflix. Oh, I know what I was going to say. So back when I was at Harvard, the New York Times was considered the official organ of U.S. history. Official U.S. history is the New York Times. And now we know it's fake news. But back then I didn't. I used to read the New York Times, and then pretty soon, the Wall Street Journal cover to cover, and then you start seeing this liberal bias in the Wall Street Journal. And you kind of figure it out. So everybody figures it out at a different time. But right now, it's completely 100% Avo. JFK Jr., to me, was on the White House lawn yesterday, taking off in Marine One. And so, if I can't talk to anybody about it, I get it. There's a few people I can talk to about it out here, but I can talk to you about it. So I'm very grateful. So God bless you, folks. God bless the Marines and the Army and the people that are fighting at this very moment. Some of them giving their lives for the cause of freedom. Like Flynn says, JFK Jr. says, this is 1776 all over again. This is an epic time in U.S. history. I just, if I had Netflix, I would I wouldn't watch for 1 nanosecond. I wouldn't watch any TV. Truth is stranger than fiction. The adventure is here right now with JFK Jr. being alive. So I'm going to post this and go back home and check out more. Oh, here comes the light again. That's so interesting. Okay. I'm going to finish this video. God bless, folks. Bye-bye.